This morning I need to head to the store in order to pick up some poster board so that my kiddos and I can create some posters for an author who is going to be visiting our school this morning. We're going to create some signs that say, welcome to our school, welcome author. So yeah, I have to kind of go by this morning the store, stop by the store to hopefully pick up some posters so we can kind of get this thing done this morning. Closet. Y'all, look what I found. I found some poster board over here, from over here, and I found some paper from over here and over here to make the signs for the author that is coming to visit our classroom. So I found everything in here. You guys, this room, it's got a lot of stuff clearly in it, and it looks like, it's just storage and junk, but it's some really good things in here, y'all. I've really been able to find some supplies, markers, whatever it is. You've seen me. I've done another video showing you all. Look, there's a clock right there, y'all. What? I'm teaching the kiddos time. I think I told you all that I was going to teach them time. Let me go ahead and take this. Oh my gosh, this is a hands-on clock. Y'all, this room has really been a blessing, to be honest with you. I know I call it spooky room, but I have been in here a couple of times, and the resources in this room and the supplies and stuff we can all have access to. So it's not just, for me. So that's why I try not to hoard. But I just come in when I need things. But look at this, y'all. What a blessing. I got a clock because we're going to be going over time. I've got the supplies that I need in order to create what I need for today. And y'all, it didn't cost me a thing. It has not cost me a thing. This is what I'm talking about. Free stuff. Free stuff in this room. So yeah. Yes. It's not my typical morning, but you're going to see my morning routine when it's not typical, right? So this is kind of what the kiddos are going to be doing in the morning. Every morning when the kiddos come in, what they do is I have their morning work on the board. So, I write this the day before. So I actually, before I leave, I already have this set up. And then I have their books, like on their desk, their journals, and the journals that you all have given me. And yeah, so they sit down, they come in, and my kiddos, they put their backpacks in their cubbies. They put up their backpacks in here, and then they come and then have a seat, and then they open up their journal, and then they get to writing. And typically what it does is those students who I need to work with over here, intervention wise, to do one-on-one, I do that while they're working on their morning journal. And then those computers, I'll pull those computers. I have more in there. They'll do some computer-based work as well to just reinforce any type of skills that I think that they need to learn. I really like Starfall. My school does have, some computer-based a platform for them to use as well. So that's kind of what our morning looks like. But this morning is going to be a little bit different. After they finish writing, then I'm going to have them come over. That'll be an incentive for them to finish writing and then come over. Now look right here. Those are our spelling words. While they're writing, they are going to be, I called on them to read out their spelling words. And then if you look here, in their morning work are their spelling words. So I put their spelling words in here so they can use them in a sentence. And then their sight words I also put in here so they're practicing writing it and producing it. And then the letter of the week is letter U, and they're going to draw a picture of something that begins with a letter U. And then over here, they're going to read one of the sentences, and then they're going to draw me a picture that matches the sentence. So I'm kind of doing an impromptu. This is what their morning looks like, but this is what we do every morning, minus, us doing these posters. And also, 3 days a week, my ESOL students go with the ESOL teacher. They go for Spanish, and then with her for half an hour, and then they come back into the classroom, and then she supports them for another hour just whatever assignments or whatever teaching I'm doing, she just makes sure that they're on task, or she'll sit down one-on-one with them if I ask her to go over any skill with them. So I really utilize her strategically as well in order to make sure the kiddos are learning and to make sure that they are staying on task and all of those things. I usually don't have a problem with the kids staying on task. Oh, yeah, I gotta go get the kids. I'll see y'all, pick y'all up later. Y'all got me just talking. These were our final signs. I had the kiddos color in the signs for our author today. And y'all, I left my popsicle sticks because I was gonna put a popsicle stick behind it, but I left my popsicle sticks at my former school. So I just had the kids hold up the picture of the author, kind of wave it. But this is how they decorated the signs. So these are our final signs that we used to welcome the author that visited our school on today. The kids were geeked. They were very excited. So yeah. You guys, it is the end of my Thursday workday and I am too pooped to pop. So tired. Let me straighten you guys up a little bit. It has been a long week and a long day. We have been having picture day. We have Puppy Palooza where the therapy dogs came, and we had to go to the media center so the kiddos can interact with them and listen to, you know, the police officers talk about the dogs. And then we had an author come today. So then we had music this week as well. And then we had picture day. I don't know if I just said that. I don't even know what I just said. Y'all, it's been a long week, and what you have to do is get the kiddos refocused. It's like once you have that event, when you come back, number one, you're a little bit behind for the day for your lesson plans, and then number two, you have to get them refocused because they're all geeked and excited. And so it's Thursday, and all of us, I just came from the office, everyone has been like, I was just like, oh my gosh, but today was a good day, a productive day. I want to just show you all something, y'all. I have had this package, right, from the Amazon in my house since December, and it shipped to my home, and I thought it was something else. I thought it was a mistake. I thought it was an issue, and I finally was like ready to address it. It's February, and I realized it's not. It's a gift. Another gift. You guys have gotten me some folders that I need for my kiddos. Y'all, you don't know how much of a blessing this is. Oh my gosh, it should be, I believe it's 12 of them. I think that's what I had on there. Let's see. Let me just count them out. What more do I have to do? Let me just count these out. There are 1, 2, wait, let me see. Yep, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're 12. You guys, what a blessing. Thank you so much. Let me share who this is from. This is from, oh, let me see. This is what it says, a gift for you. Look up Run After Your Destiny, TD Jakes' best motivational video 2024. Get inspired on YouTube from Run After Your Destiny. Wow, I'm going to be checking that out. Thank you so much for putting me on to this particular video from TD Jakes. Love TD Jakes, and I'm going to be checking that out. And it says, Run After Your Destiny. Each and every one of us has a destiny and a call on our life, and something that God wants us, you know, talents and gifts from the Lord. And, you know, He wants us to do a couple things for Him. You know how you love somebody and you want to like spend time with them and do things with them and do things for them. Yeah, that's the same thing with God. He loves us and He wants us to spend time with Him, and He wants us to commune with Him. And then, you know, and out of that love, He's like, okay, I can do this for you. So I'm going to be checking out that video. Hooray! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Hooray! You guys have been blessing our class so very much. Y'all, these kids absolutely love the gifts that you all have been giving them. I'm not just talking about the aesthetics, like the classroom. They feel comfortable and they feel like, you know, that this is their classroom and that these items, you know, are really just brighten up our classroom and brighten up our day. But the actual, you know, some of you have bought the rugs and just the staplers, stuff for me, just things like that that we've been using. But y'all, let me tell you something. Let me show you just right quick what I'm talking about, because the erasers, those kids, you would have thought I gave them $1 million when I gave them the erasers for those erasers that I had them customize them. They love them. And then the bookmarkers. Oh, I had enough to give them a bookmarker for their math book and a bookmarker for their reading book. And they actually smell. They smell so yummalicious. Some of them are ice cream scented. Some of them are waffles. We've got pizza tacos. They just are sniffing it, but they are just geeked. And also the pockets that they can write on, y'all. We have been rolling. So I just wanted to say thank you so much again for the lovely, just the generous gifts that you've given our class, because I have put them all into use, and we're going from there. That right there, that's the rug. I put that rug down, the rug, the last rug that I got, I put it down. It's paining me. I do not want anyone walking on it. So I have it sitting here until I can create another moment. But I can't do that because I don't have the furniture from in there that I can use for that, because some of the furniture in there is broken, right? So I don't have the furniture. So I'm waiting to create that space. And I just, for the life of me, I cannot put that rug down and let them walk on it. They're not going to walk on that rug. So yeah. So that's what's been going on with the items. But I just wanted to show you all just like your gifts in use, you know? Y'all, just a blessing. Just a blessing for our class. Remember in my other video, I had said that when I had the math professional development class, that I was letting the instructor know that I didn't have any materials for like math. I still don't have everything, but y'all, I found so much stuff here in Spooky Room. Oh my gosh. You're talking about, I needed counters, y'all. Counters sitting right here. These are math manipulatives. These are counters. I came in here. Look at these. These are base 10 blocks. When I was having, when we were doing numbers in operation, I didn't even realize these were here. Base 10. I could have been having the kiddos use these manipulatives for that. But that's okay, because now we're in geometry, and these were counters. I could have been using that for math counters, but I didn't see that here. And then these are the base 10. You guys, look at this. We are in geometry. I'm trying to find it. Okay, these are blocks for counting. I have blocks already, but y'all, we're in geometry. Look at this. I already found some shapes. I already put them in my room, but look at these 3D shapes. Oh, these are blocks. Well, those are some blocks there, but I have the 3D shapes. I'm going to show you that I found in my classroom and used them today. Talking about 2D and 3D shapes. Y'all, I have found so much stuff in here until I have just been like, I feel like I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Y'all, they got pencils over here that I could give to the kiddos as incentives. Like I said, it's just so much stuff in here that once I went through it, even more in depth and wasn't running out of it, I was like, oh my gosh, we got paper, stacks of paper here. I saw that, whiteboards, I've got that, markers. Somebody came and shifted them because the markers were in another spot before, but I've been pulling some dry erase markers from out of here. Now, the dry erase markers, some of them are already dried out, so, you know, it's not like they last forever. But y'all, I've been getting some dry erase markers from out of here. Just, yeah, everything. So I really feel blessed. I really feel blessed, y'all, to be next to Spooky Room, although Spiderweb just got on me. I'm like, But, yeah, they really have a lot of just materials and supplies. So I just wanted to share that. I don't really, that was lockout. I push and not pull. So yeah, just wanted to share that I have been going in there and finding what I need. I didn't, like I said earlier this morning, I was looking for a poster board. It was in there. I got a spider web on me. Hopefully I don't have a spider on me, y'all. Okay, so yeah, that has been really, oh, I wanted to show you all the shapes. You guys, I'm going to set you guys right here for a second. And let me show you the shapes. We were rolling with this morning, or this afternoon. I found a whole thing. Y'all, look at these little shapes. These are my three-dimensional shapes. The kids were playing with that earlier today. We were doing that earlier today. I found some more 3D shapes. We've been doing that. 2D shapes. I have the 2D shapes. Where are those 2D shapes? I just wanted to show you very quickly. Now, I brought some of these from my former classroom, but the 2D shapes are in there. So, guys, we have been doing a lot of hands-on manipulatives. You know how math is hands-on. We've been doing that. But got my shapes. So, really, at this point, I don't really need to get anything from the instructor for math because we're in geometry, 2D and 3D shapes. Then we're going to go into measurement, but I used the cubes. We use the cubes to do measurement, to do length and height. And so I really don't need anything at this point. And I think that's for math. Now for reading, I don't have my teacher's editions, but y'all, your girl, I'm just saying, your girl, talking about me, know what to do. I don't necessarily need it. I have access to it digitally, but I don't need it. You know, I would love to have it. I'll get it next year because I'll be counted as one of the teachers here at the school. And then so they'll send materials enough for the number of teachers, which will include me. So I'll have those teacher editions. I'll also have the little readers, like little books, because I have it digitally, but I want them to be able to open up a book and point and do those things as we read, not from the board, but I want us to read from like an actual book. So those, perks to doing that. But y'all, we are rolling. We are rolling. Oh, I wanted to show you guys too. I thought someone said that they were curious to know what I have on my board, meaning that this is my Promethean board, right? And on the board, I put my anchor charts. Back in the day, you would have an anchor chart that kind of looked like this, but instead of it being a whiteboard, it would have like the chart paper where you could turn it and you could write stuff on it and rip it off and keep it and laminate it. I was doing that when I first started teaching. I had my anchor charts that way and I would pull them out, but I actually kind of use my board, my Promethean board, in order to anchor everything. So I'm going to show you what's on my anchor chart or my Promethean board that I'm working with the kiddos with right now. So I'm going to show you that. So I kind of have the lights off a little bit, so I'm not as visible and clear here because I'm in the dark, but because I wanted you to see the board a little bit more clearly. So on one of the anchors on my anchor chart, on one of the boards, I have like the morning work, the morning journal. And then on the next board, as you can see, I have the alphabet. And so I have the vowels circle because I actually teach from this board. We go over the letters and the sounds, and we go over the vowels and things like that. From the next board is another alphabet. If you can see that, it's another alphabet, right? So we go over the letters and sounds, but this one has different pictures. So it shows them pictures to match the beginning letter. So C for caterpillar, D, that is for a dinosaur, things like that. Now, as you can see the letters up there, I use this interactively, and y'all, I use this every day. Every day is part of my morning routine, where every day the kiddos, they write down their journal, the morning work, we go over everything, we talk about it, they draw pictures. Then I go over the alphabet, I go over the vowels. Then I go over the alphabet again, but they say the letters and the sounds, and I repeat after them. C, C, cuff. C, cuff. D, duh. D, duh. E, F. E, F. F, you go. G, go. G, go. H, her. H, her. I, N. J, J. K, cuff. L, O. M, N, O, R. P, Q, R, S, T, U, R.
Viva!
Viva! These. But if you see up here, you're going to see here where it shows SHCH. WHTH. I added that because we're going over these are the digraphs. So when two sounds are together, they come up with a different sound. So we go over the digraphs, and then I was going over some L blends, PL, SL. I was going over the digraphs and blends. So I was just kind of adding to that. And so I have it anchored there. Then, y'all, these are our sight words that we go over. Y'all, I go over them every day. I go over the new words in isolation, and then I go over these words. And actually, they read the words. I call on a student, or I call on like the girls, and then the girls will read, or they will choral read, meaning read together, and then the boys will read. And this way I can switch it up. I can have the reading going across, down. I can start in the middle, go down, because sometimes the kiddos memorize. It's like they know the first one is going to be the. They know by where the word is, what the word is, opposed to knowing what it is. They just know the first one is the, opposed to knowing what the actually is. So I go over this every day. We go over this every day. It's interactive. Then I review with them. For some reason, the kiddos always have a problem with am and an. And I introduced am and an at the beginning of the school year, or at the beginning of the year when I arrived. But yeah, we go over it every day. And this is how I use it. Just, if you wanted to know, if you were curious to know, how does the teacher use it? Let's say this is an. So I tell them, get an's right here, literally. And they'll get an in their hand. And they will get it in. I'll put it in my left hand. They'll put it in their right hand. They'll get an here. And we clap it out. So it's puh. Puh and pan, kuh and pan, ruh and ran. I found that I don't sound out ran because it's so we just get and the same thing, we get am, and then we put it together, because I don't know, every year my kiddos always had a problem with and am words, but when I stopped having them sound it out, but when we just put the whole word there and then put it together, they got it. So we go over that every day. Y'all, and for math, look at these numbers, the numbers. Yeah, these are the numbers, and then I was showing them how to create 11 and 12 and what to do. So I was using that as a teaching tool so they could understand, just like they know numbers 1 through 10, to learn numbers 11 through 20. And then I've added tally marks. So now we've added tally marks to the numbers, okay? So I use that. Girl, y'all, I do this every day. That's why your girl will be so tired every day. Then I'm talking about bossy R, IR, ER, UR. You see I have it circled here. Y'all, we're talking about IR, ER, and UR makes the sound. We sound these words out every day. Every day. They put the arm up, bird, stir. So they know, and they tell me the sounds. Then EA and EE make the E sound. So they learned all of these words. These are not our spelling words. These words are not words that, are part of our high frequency words, but these are words that I'm teaching them. And it's not that I'm teaching them the words. I'm teaching them the concept of the sounds, EA and E, so they can read more words and understand the rules. Then OW, OU, the owl sound, AR, the R sound with the bossy R. And I haven't gone over OR yet. We're just doing ER, UR, and IR. And then I just added AR. So they know AR makes the R, ER, UR, IR makes the R. But we do it every day. I haven't gone over Y. I just started to tell them how the Y sometimes acts weird. And it says, it doesn't say its name. So it'll say, sometimes it'll say its name, sometimes it'll take on another vowel, it'll say the I sound, things like that, but I haven't talked to them about that yet. And I've also talked with them about AY makes the A sound, and we clap that out. Yeah, we were talking about E. So y'all, I tell you, I told you I was going to teach them the clock. Started doing that. What else do I have? Oh yeah, been teaching them ING is the ing, and we've been going over that as well. And then on this, on this board here, on this chart, I just go over just various rules and various, it's kind of remediation for that one. We've already finished with numbers and operation, but I go back and I'm teaching them different rules about addition and subtraction that they need to know. And it's just like remediation, and I make them do all this on a whiteboard. So I know I said a lot, but I just wanted to share. I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. These are the 2D shapes, which are also flat shapes, the 3D shapes that are solid shapes. I just added the 3D shapes because we just started with the 3D shapes. We just had a test on the 2D shapes. So I have it anchored here. I think that's it. Oh, okay, and this is what I was using to teach them about the 2D shapes, the different vertices and sides. Woo. And I think that that is it on my board. So guys, I think someone was curious about what I have anchored and kind of like what I go over and do every day. Not necessarily my morning routine, but my daily routine. All of those things, y'all, is what I go over every day. For reading, I go over all of that you saw. Sometimes I add a video in addition to everything else that we're doing in our workbooks or any other, type of skill or that remediation that I need. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, what I'm doing every day. So I just thought I'd like to share that with you guys since someone asked me, to kind of see what, not necessarily, like I said, my morning routine, but what my kind of daily routine of learning and review are with the kiddos. So that's what that is.